Hi, can you hear
Good.
me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can.
Okay, good. Hi, how are you? It's nice seeing you again.
Yeah, it's nice seeing you again, Miss Leanne.
How are you? Is it Pavan, right?
Yes, it's Pavan.
Pavan. Okay, good.
Yes.
So how have you been? So last time we spoke, it's been a while. So what's new?
Yes, it has been. What?
What's new?
Nothing is pretty new. I had actually written my school's exam recently and I passed it.
Oh, yay!
And I got
Congratulations.
promoted.
Good.
Now I'm getting a telescope.
A telescope.
Yeah,
Wow. And what
from
are you gonna
America.
do from America? So are you getting it shipped?
Yes.
Okay. And is this something you've wanted for a while?
Yes, since like this the starting of this year I wanted a telescope.
Okay, very cool then. And what are you gonna do with that telescope?
Well, I'm really into astronomy. I'm an astrophotographer, kind of, and I
Yeah.
like taking pictures of the stars. So, right now, I'm only taking pictures of the stars with my binoculars, which aren't that great, but they're great for you viewing ground objects like things on the earth.
Mm-hmm.
But once I get a telescope, I can shoot more stuff like galaxies, star clusters, so much more.
Wow. That must be a really good telescope if you can see
Yes.
galaxies.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
But
awesome.
the problem is, in order to see a galaxy, since they emit very little light, since this is an extremely light polluted city here, I'm going to have to take a long exposure photo of that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you mentioned that you take pictures with your binoculars. So
Yes.
is that a feature that your binoculars have?
No, we have to take a phone. We have to take a phone, and then we're gonna have to. We have a special adapter for it. There's like a small adapter for it. You attach it to one of the diopters. I don't know if you can call it a diopter, but then you can open the camera app in the phone and just take the picture.
Okay. Okay, okay. I understand.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
well,
I wanted to ask. So did you get the job that you were trying for?
um, no, I don't remember what we spoke about last time, but
Oh,
no, I haven't gotten any new jobs. I'm
oh.
still only on Cambly, yes. But
Okay.
thank you for asking.
Yeah.
So before I waste any more of your, because I can just keep talking and talking, is there anything you want to work on today, specifically, or do you just want to have free conversation?
Just a free conversation, not nothing extremely specific.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah. So,
So
yeah, go ahead.
so I've been thinking of something. So in Spain, is there like any new festivals coming around?
Festivals. So the thing about Spain is that each like city or they have like their own types of, like festivals. I know I'm sure you've heard of like the bull
Yes.
runs. The
Ah,
bull
yes,
run.
the most important.
Yeah, so each so they call them pueblos, which is towns,
Mhm.
and each town
Oh,
has their own date that they do the whole bull run and stuff like that.
oh,
But I live in Valencia. So in Valencia, here, let me type it for you. There's a huge festival that's called
yes.
Fallas. Fallas.
Bias.
Yes. And So there's people that come from all over the world to see this because
Hmm.
they kind of make by hand these like giant what do you call
Sculptures.
yes, sculptures, and they'll paint
Yeah.
them also by hand, and then by the end of the festival, they will basically blow them up.
Actually, there are, I think, two types of festivals similar to this in India.
Oh,
One
yeah?
of them is Vinayaka Chauthi, and basically we make our god from clay,
Mhm.
and then we paint him. We can make him with mud or anything, then we paint him. Then after I think 12 days, maybe 12 days, uh, we 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 then send him off into the river. We just
Okay.
And then there's also Dashera.
Yeah.
So I think we talked about this previously in our previous lesson, Dashera,
Uh-huh.
where we blow up a guy up with fireworks, Ravana.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that sounds just yes, it's similar. It's like the same thing. So they light them up with fireworks and all types of
Yes.
explosions, and it creates this big, like, fire.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, so that's a very popular festival here.
yeah. Even here, the Dashera is like a popular festival. During
Mhm,
my childhood, I used to look at a lot of these. Now they're not that common.
mhm.
They have become a bit rare because places have stopped, exploding people up,
Yeah.
blowing up people.
Yeah. Why is that? Why did they stop?
I can't really put my finger on it, but I haven't been able to find out right now.
Mhm.
Maybe I'll find
Yeah.
out the answer in the future.
Yeah, maybe. Um, yeah, so that's I think it takes place in around like the end of March or something. Yeah, end of
No, it
March.
peaks at no, I think not. Yeah, I think October. Yeah, October.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm talking about Fayas. So Fayas takes place around the end of
Oh,
March. But what you're
oh,
talking about takes place in October?
yes,
Okay. Okay. Well, I think India has lots of festivals, yeah? Lots of
yes, it
celebrations,
does
lots
have
of
lots of them, and it's
yeah.
actually pretty good for us because although we don't get weekend holidays, we sometimes might get like 20 days long breaks because of festivals.
Wow. That's amazing. I would have loved that as being in school because you get time off. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and we get
Okay.
regular festivals, so it's like uh, a day off like every month.
Mm, yeah. That must be nice. Yeah. So
Yes.
are there any, let's see, for the end of the year, are there any traditions or anything special that your family does or
Well, as per I think the Indian calendar, we don't actually celebrate the New Year here. There's like
Mhm,
Ugadi. So I
mhm.
think it's like in March, maybe March or August. And it's like a
Okay.
festival where it marks the New Year in the Indian calendar, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you
But we also do
celebrate the
celebrate the New
Indian.
Year. Yes. We also
Yeah.
celebrate the worldwide New Year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh. And obviously no Christmas, yeah?
No, a lot of people actually celebrate Christmas. Actually, when I was a child, I used to think Santa was also real.
Oh, yeah.
And I was surprised when we didn't have any Christmas tree because I thought, bro, where are all these Christmas trees? It's winter time.
Yeah.
I forgot that I live in the southern part of India and snow doesn't fall here.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever seen snow?
I think, um, no.
Mm.
And since I was a child, up until I reached 8 years old, I thought it was snowing during the night and I was just not up, waking up for it, and it just melted up in the day.
That's funny. Wow. So how long
Yeah.
did it take you to figure it out?
As soon as I hit, I think 9 years, I realized, wait a second, I'm in South India. Forget about snowing, it barely even rains here somewhat.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
yeah. So,
actually, the rains were actually a bit more frequent in the past decade, I think. But
mhm.
right now, it has evolved into just cool clouds. That's it. There's no rain almost.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's happening in a lot of places where I live
Yeah,
as well. It barely rains. Um, but that's bad because we need rain.
yes. There's
Yeah.
like a dramatic shift between the rainfall in the past, like 1 year, just 1 year. That's it.
Yeah. Every year it changes, and I think for the worst.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
Now we don't get moderate rains like once a week like that. We get absolutely heavy hurricane like rains for 4 days, I think every 3 months.
Mm.
Even the
Wow.
summer it rains. Even in the summer.
Yeah.
There's
Wow.
like no reason for seasons to exist anymore. Rains in the summer, summers in the winter, winters in the rain.
Yeah. Yeah, the weather, like Americans say, Mother Nature is crazy. It has gone crazy.
Yes.
So,
And
does it get
most importantly,
cold?
when
Does it get cold where you live?
actually the only time it got cold was, I think, 5 years ago, I think. 5 years ago when I was in my grandmother's house. In the morning at 5 a.m. when I woke up, it was actually cold enough in order to see the fog from your mouth.
Mm. Mhm. That's how you know it's
I was
cold.
like a dragon.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to when I was little, I used to pretend it was smoke, because you would, like, blow.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. And I used to prank my friends like it, like those cartoon characters when they get angry, they just bellow smoke out of their nostrils.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. So, how is the weather right now where you live?
it is. The outside is still cold, even though it's kind of sunny outside. And inside my room, it's actually pretty more cold instead of the outside because I like to keep my room cool. Even in the
Mm.
summer, it gets really cold.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm the same way. I like sleeping with, like, lots of blankets.
Yes, same here. It looks like I'm in a coffin by the time I'm finished up
Yeah.
covering up my blanket.
Yeah.
And I like to keep my feet out of the blanket while I'm sleeping, like some
Yeah.
sort of radiator for the
Yeah, you
for the
always have
heat.
to keep one foot out and one foot in just in case.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So how is
And
your sorry, go ahead.
yes, yes. How is mine?
Oh, I was just gonna ask, how is your week looking like? So tomorrow's Monday, so
My
how is your
week
week?
is my week is pretty good because actually, um, from about 4 days from now, I think, no, 3 days from now, I have another exam. It's like a basic common definition and formula exam. I'm gonna write that, get more marks in it, and on 22, we're going for like a small traveling trip in Hyderabad, exploring all the historical places, museums in Hyderabad. It's like from 22 to 27. Yes, a 5 day trip.
Oh, very cool. Are you looking forward to that?
Yes, I'm looking very forward to that.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
sounds
So
nice.
anyway, it was nice talking to you, Miss Leanne, again.
Yes, you too. I hope you
Yeah.
have a good rest